But we believe that we are Vishwagurus. But you see, most of us, we go and play our Garba in open grounds. Somebody said, what so what? We are displaying our culture. Who wants to see your culture? You believe that people want to see your culture. And if you want to enjoy your culture, of course enjoy. Go book a hall in New York City and dance. A lot of people wrote to me, they are jealous of us because we are growing. Now, growing what? Where? Where are we growing? What are we growing? One of the things we don't have is civic sense. We have a lot of engineers and doctors, but we do not have civic sense. Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. I have a very interesting episode for you today. Interesting to the extent where it's an episode where we should all introspect on a very important aspect of our lives, and that is how are we as Indians viewed across the globe. The reason I wanted to kind of present this topic to you today is because, you see, our image, global image, our influence is something that I have been constantly talking to you in my editorials. I've been constantly talking about these subjects. You see, the current situation is such that somewhere down the line, we have started believing that we are Vishwagurus. A lot of us believe that we are Vishwagurus. A lot of us still tell us that, what were we, and now today, what image we have in the nation, in the world, across the globe. A lot of people tell you. I'm sure a lot of you also must have heard people say that, or maybe a lot of you believe that we have got tremendous image and tremendous influence all over the world. Maybe we have believed that. You see, that is okay. But like I mentioned in my previous editorials before, that you see, perception and reality, if there is a jarring difference, then it is always bad. And I will explain what I'm trying to say. You see, from the time we have thought ourselves as Vishwagurus, the problem has been that hatred, insults globally against Indians have increased. Somehow now it looks as if the hate and the insults and the global kind of shunning has increased as far as India and Indians are concerned. Like I said, what we perceive about ourselves and what the reality is, there should be some amount of kind of, fact check, reality check. Because, you see, let's go to advertising, which I always try to connect most of my topics to. In advertising, whenever a brand walks into an advertising agency, and believe me, this is a fact. Whenever a brand walks into an advertising agency, I'm talking about good advertising agency, I'm talking about recognized advertising agencies, I'm talking about ethical advertising agencies. Whenever a brand walks into a good advertising agency, the advertising agency doesn't write or doesn't manifest or doesn't say things which are not true. A good advertising agency spends a lot of time to fact check whether whatever claim the producer or the brand owner makes, whether those claims are right or those claims are wrong. We do a lot of fact checks. We spend a lot of time. And a lot of advertising professionals will agree to me when I say that good advertising agencies have rejected clients because they thought that the product was not what the product claims itself to be. A lot of agencies have rejected clients. Now, the point that I'm trying to make. The point that I'm trying to make is, of course, the advertising agencies does so across the globe is because there's an ethics that advertising agencies tend to follow, and they do not breach that ethics more often than not. And the second thing, it is harmful for the damn brand. It is harmful for the brand if the brand starts believing in something that the brand is not. Because if the brand starts believing in what the brand is not and starts manifesting it to the world, the chances are the consumers will throw that brand out in a minute. That brand will not survive the market. And that is why it is important that perception and reality has to match. This is what I was trying to say. But we believe that we are Vishwagurus. But you see, most of us, we go and play our Garba in open grounds, in tarmacs, New York, Times Square. I mean, it's good. You are enjoying yourself, great. But at whose expense and whose land? That is not India. That is not our land. That land belongs to somebody else. That culture is somebody else's. You want to show off, enjoy yourself, book a hall and do it. Like somebody wrote to me in my article where somebody said, "Arey, what so what? You know, we are displaying our culture." Arey, who wants to see your culture? You believe that people want to see your culture. And if you want to enjoy your culture, of course enjoy. Go book a hall in New York City and dance. Doing it on the streets. Having weddings on the streets, watch. You are displaying your culture in somebody else's land. Do it in your own. Do it on your own land. And by the way, this is the same thing that a lot of our people here say. Hey, bhai, ye Hindu Rashtra hai, ye hamara land hai, you should do the way we do it. Don't we say that in our own country? And you guys go out and we guys go out and do it in other countries? How fair is that? This is as far as displaying our culture is concerned, because we believe we are Vishwagurus. We believe our culture is superior to everybody. We believe that. But you go to any country, the smallest of the country, take a reality check. You go to the smallest of the country and that particular countrymen, those people, they believe their culture is the best. And rightfully so. They believe their culture is the best. We believe our culture is the best. The best way to go about it is don't impose your culture on them and do not let them impose their culture on us. Isn't this the best way to behave? Point number one. Point number two, look at our civic sense. You know, with our history, geography, science, whatever, botany, zoology, geometry, I think we should be taught civic sense, and that civic sense should have 200 marks. If you don't pass civic sense, you should not pass your exams. For the simple reason that the one of the things we don't have is civic sense. We have a lot of engineers and doctors, but we do not have civic sense. We litter the places where we go, we act the way we want to, we jump lines. We've got people who kind of does small tricks to cheat the malls and cheat. I mean, look at stories like what we saw recently. This lady who went and shoplifted. I mean, look at the image she created of India.
Have you take your bag off and put it right here?
Why?
Take the bag off and put it right there. Nothing on you? No guns, no knives, nothing like that?
How? Nothing.
Step up.
Please don't do this.
Don't resist.
Please.
It's not going to go well for you.
But why?
Just, we explained it to you, okay? When you take things without permission, that's a crime.
But
okay?
what do I do now? For how long is it going to be?
Hang on,
Huh?
okay? Just hang on, okay? It's probably going to be 1, maybe 2 hours, okay? It depends on how quick the paper process works.
I don't mind. That's what I said. The best thing was to pay and finish it.
The best thing to do would be not to steal in the first place. That would be the best thing to do.
Of course,
You see, all this happens because we try to kind of globalize our concept of jugaad. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. 2 के भाव में 3 को घुसा दिया. Stuffed bags with hotel property. These are things we do. Jugaad. You don't book a hotel, don't go to a restaurant, sit in a park and eat there, litter the place. I mean, shout and howl and dance and crack jokes inside a railway train, especially in places like Japan, where there is pin drop silence and you are expected to keep pin drop silence. Arey bhaiya, it is their land. It is their land. Respect their laws. Respect their principles. Respect their discipline. Why are you imposing yours? What gives you that entitlement? When will you realize? Our civic sense possibly is one of the worst in the world. So is our sense of cleanliness. It is, and let us accept it. Because if you accept it, we improve it. And when we improve it, we possibly could be a world citizen and a respected one. And if you don't, you are going to slide down. And we continue to think we are Vishwagurus. I want to draw your attention to this video. Just here, see this video.
Are you from India?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like America?
Yeah.
What's better, America or India?
Both of them has both.
Well,
India has family.
India is so incredible. Why don't you just stay in India? Why do you have to come to America?
To explore world.
No, we don't want you here. You gotta go home.
Okay.
Get the f out of my country, you f***ing niggers.
These videos are from United States. You know, the hate, the slurs, the racism, bad, very bad, very bad. But let me ask you a question. Don't we do this in India? I mean, we condemn that. There's no doubt. But don't we do that in India? Don't we call people Mias and Bangladeshis and so on and so forth? Don't we do that in India? जब हम करें तो ठीक. So what you do home, you get it outside. Why are we blaming them? Why are we blaming them? While I again say that is racism, it's bad. But the fact remains that, listen, we lost our right to say that when even our chief ministers have made statements which are kind of racist and unfair. So then what are we blaming? You see, Russia is a place where we were welcomed. And this is one thing I want to I wanted to show it at the end. Russia was one place where we were welcomed. People liked us. This is the status in Russia today.
Страна вам не нравится?
Мне нравится Индия.
Ага. Почему?
Ну, потому что там постоянно много людей, которые как бы не следят ни за гигиеной, ни за своим здоровьем, и постоянно попадают в какие-то ситуации. Часто в Телеграме вижу, как какой-то индус покончил со своей жизнью.
Do you have any country you don't like?
Yeah, India.
Why?
So many people dirty and poor.
Индия. Индия? Да. Почему Индия? У них такие странные традиции.
These are random research. Nobody is having any racial problem with us. But they don't like us. Have we introspected why? Because normally our reaction is, oh, they are anti-Indians. Oh, this is a Western conspiracy to pull down India. Oh, a lot of people wrote to me, oh, they are jealous of us because we are growing. Now, growing what? Where? Where are we growing? What are we growing? What growth are we talking about? So, point that I'm trying to make is what I made before and what I started this conversation with. Let us understand reality. The first question that we see something in front of us, ask yourself, why should we believe this? When somebody says you are Vishwaguru, why should we believe that we are a Vishwaguru? When somebody says our influence is growing 10 folds, we should ask a simple question as to why should we believe this? If you ask that question, we will insulate ourselves from wrong perception, faulted perception. Number one. Number two, we will realize, or we will at least start thinking, introspecting, and therefore realize where we stand. And that is the first step to our solution. When we realize where we are, then we can decide and aim where to go. This is the point I wanted to make. Till I see you next time. That's tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.